Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too.
Hello, people and others.
Killing time passing through. Remember this morning when the bitch powers were demoted because I was at work? Guess what? They remembered. They struck back. Anyway, hello everyone.
Well, you know, I happen to know what Killing Time's response to that is.
I'm a bad boy.
Oh, that's okay, because he also said he enjoyed being on my naughty list. So I guess that goes right along with it.
Did he ask you to spank him? Because that's what he does with Ariel.
No, not yet. But I guess we're not supposed to be making fun of Killing Time. I guess we're supposed to be making fun of Finkel.
Yeah, I'm not sure who came up with that. I don't know if I can participate because my mother always told me to respect my elders.
Oh. STD 58, no, you were involved with the stuff this morning too. So was the Kiwi. So just wait. Both of you now.
So I'm
Well,
guessing
I watched.
this all had to.
Go
I was
ahead.
just going to say, I guess this all had to do with people sitting around the fire.
Yeah.
You watched Finkel.
Yeah, I watched his WETA, and the only thing I don't know if it's really making fun of him, but wow. I've never seen that side of him, cussing and
I know.
really he got pissed. Oh my God.
Well, it's too bad it wasn't on camera, but because apparently when he went to walk away, the guy grabbed his arm, and I think that's what set him off.
Yeah. Hello, Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt, that guy was totally out of line. And I do not for a minute believe he was actually a police officer.
No, if you are able to clean up when he zooms in on the badge, it does say security.
Yeah, I had trouble seeing the badge because, he's one of those guys that is wearing his pants 10 sizes too small, thinking that he still doesn't have a beer belly. So he wears it with his belly hanging over the belt, and it's hard to see what he's carrying there.
They call that Dunlap disease.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The belly Dunlapped over the belt.
Yeah. I don't remember hearing that before. I might have. I remember that used to drive my mother nuts. She hated when she'd see guys like that. But I just remembered I got to go take a call.
Yeah. Why don't you go? Let me and Nikki have a talk here.
What
was that?
Wah.
What was that you were saying a little while ago? I had to catch up. Something about powers or something?
Something. Well, didn't you see where the bitch struck and took your comment out at the beginning?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, scroll up in the chat.
Oh, I thought somebody was calling Killing Time the bitch whenever it said that.
Well, I thought they were
No.
too, because I can still see my comment. Maybe somebody
see
else
my
can tell me if it's
comment.
not there.
And then I see Nerdy. And then
Oh,
I
you
see
don't see mine.
the Wibbit strikes again, and then I see Killen. Okay. Yeah, I saw the deleted by Killens. Oh,
Oh,
very interesting. Well, wait a minute. And yours doesn't even show as being deleted?
not on my
Very
screen, but
interesting.
my screen still shows it.
Well, it was
Hmm.
deleted, and I said the wood bitch strikes again, and then I had to explain that because this morning, because I was working, my wood bitch powers were demoted. So I have to remember everything, and the powers came back just in time.
Oh, I see.
I think
Plus,
Clark
you
had
said
something to do with it.
Plus, you said this morning you liked being on my naughty list, so
Well, I do
I
enjoy being on the naughty list, so I won't
I
lie about that.
I guess I can say, I can enjoy being on the naughty list too.
You might could say that. You may have started a little bit of a back and forth. It's okay. I think we'll
Oh,
I think we'll survive. I'd say Muckster
I
probably
want
had
to
something to do with it.
address something semi-serious while I think of it.
All right, well, Nikki, have fun. I gotta go.
All right, bye.
No, me and Kerry had a slight disagreement yesterday because he didn't quite understand what I meant. It was hard to describe it just in somebody else's chat. So I just wanted to mention it as a general comment to everybody. The thing, Kerry, when we were over at Specs, I think, and it was I don't know around 7:30 or so yesterday, and he said, "Hey, our trivia is going to be starting at 8 o'clock over there," and I said, "Please don't do that." And I wasn't mad at him or anything. I just meant, please don't. My thing is, please, to everybody, feel free to promote us in other places. And like if that had been 10 in the morning and you said, hey, by the way, tonight at 8 o'clock is our trivia or whatever. But one thing I don't like people doing here, so I ask you not to do it at other places, is if you're in a live, don't tell people, by the way, our live is starting in 15 minutes or whatever. I just think that's rude to like ask people to leave one live to go to another. And that's all I meant to carry when I said, please don't do that. I wasn't like yelling at him or anything. Anyway. So I thought
Um,
I'd mention that to everybody, not to, just don't do that, asking people to leave a live. What
everyone,
do you want?
if you know, you know, it's starting live in 5 minutes. So I need everyone to leave this one and go to mine.
Well, that now you can't do that. You're going to be competing with mine. I was starting alive in 5.
You
Um,
know,
well,
it's not
I
that I
might as
wanted to
well
ban
join the
Ariel.
bandwagon.
You know, it was nice having Ariel part of our little crew there for a while. But now that he's taken care of all our graphics, I guess we can do without him.
Uh,
Hello, you all.
Harry, meet me
Hello,
over there.
you all.
You didn't know you were backstage, did you? You were sitting there talking. Oh,
Uh,
Finkel.
Uh, um, anyway, since it's
Yeah.
2 hours away, and U-Haul is in here, I will mention that Culture Club is having a premiere tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern. So it's, a couple hours away, and I understand it's tacky to do it, but I did it. So you can ban me.
Okay.
No, no soup for you, Nikki.
So, premiering tomorrow in this very space will be the Muckster chat channel.
It will simply be just mustard.
There you go.
By the way, I don't know if it's the latest, but it's the last one I saw. I really like that Raindrops on the Window song.
Oh yeah, that's the
Oh.
latest. I owe you $5. Kill him.
Yep, you do.
Did you bet I was going to like that one?
Well, it's
He
a gentleman's
guaranteed
bet.
it.
I can't. Hey,
He
thanks.
he
You ratted me
guaranteed he
out.
was gonna like that one.
Yeah.
You gotta just
And
out and
don't
rat me
forget
out,
I
huh?
get don't forget I get $2.50 for saying that now, Killen.
It's happy.
Yeah, I'll send it to you through Finkel's PayPal.
How'd you
Okay.
get the thing to turn white in the back, dude? You took the Christmas tree out. The background.
Yeah. Yep. You noticed that, huh? I noticed
Yeah.
it.
All right, now we have people in the chat arguing who's going to come up. Carte Blanche says that she's going to come up.
Okay. Can we get an interpreter?
So is Mr. Nicky. He says he's going to come up too.
Well,
Uh-oh.
nobody here speaks Australian or hillbilly, so we need interpreters.
That's okay. I don't have very long up here anyway, so they're more than welcome to come up. I'm just going to tip. I think they're going to come up and take Nikki's side. No?
Now, Mr. Nicky thinks he's in the doghouse.
Well, Nikki has two sides. Just like her
Bad
face.
and worse?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Scary and
jokes?
nice.
No, just two-faced it. That's what I meant.
Oh, two-faced. Yeah.
I'm a horrible person, huh?
You really are. You really are.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I have.
I'm a bad boy.
So
Yeah, Mark,
we
Oh, go ahead, Eric.
we took time this morning to remix the "What Bitch" song. So if you
Just
haven't heard it, go back and listen to it, folks.
Just slight tweaks.
Yes. We think it improved.
It did improve. If it's the one that you sent me.
That's it.
Okay.
Dark Squirrel song, Eric.
Oh, I'm telling people to go listen to it. They can't listen to it. It's not uploaded. What an idiot.
What are you talking about, Earl?
We didn't upload it. Did I?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Is it uploaded? Okay. Then it's at
Wait a minute. Let me make sure
if you
before
know,
I
you
make a
know. I don't
liar
know. You
out
can
of
go check.
myself.
I don't think I uploaded it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on.
You folks see what I'm dealing with.
I can't remember. I got too much stuff going on.
It's there.
Okay. Then it's there. Go listen to it, folks. Not now, but go ahead, do it now.
Right there.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I figured we can change the avatar on that, and you could also change the title and all that, even after it's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was working on something. I figured that out.
Uh-oh.
Because I can't spell, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I had to go back and fix everything.
Well, Cart, if you're going to be here in 2 weeks, I can tell you will enjoy it because it's definitely going to be cold.
Well, depends where she's coming to.
She says she's going to come and get Mr. Nicky.
Oh, no,
Oh.
it'll be cold. Yeah, it'll be cold there. Only because Nikki lives there. That's why it's cold. Because we know Mr. Nikki is a warm, bubbly person.
See, I know everybody don't believe this, but that's actually her house in the background. We just, that was just a
Yeah,
cartoonized version.
yeah. That's a real picture.
I wasn't gonna out her like that.
We put that cartoon look on top of it. That is an actual real picture of Nikki.
Go ahead, Nikki. Tell them off.
God, hold on.
Would you two quit arguing?
How cold is it right
It is
now?
so cold. I saw a dog frozen to a fire hydrant.
Pretty much. It is 36 right now, but we're supposed to get snow tomorrow.
We got 40. And they are calling for some snow too. For the weekend,
How
I think
cold is it?
It's freezing, is how cold it is.
That's not freezing. Freezing's
Yeah,
32.
if it gets below
Or
65, it's cold.
or zero. Freezing is also zero if you live in one of those backwards countries.
Oh, okay.
By the way, here's a little science trivia for you. Do you know what the two different freezing points are based on for Fahrenheit and centigrade? Well, I guess I bored killing.
Isn't one absolute temperature?
No, there is an absolute zero. I forget what it is. It's really, really cold though.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The centigrade Celsius scale, 0 degrees, is based on the freezing point of fresh water, and Fahrenheit is based on the freezing point of salt water, or vice versa. I forget now for sure which is which. But that's why there's the two different scales.
Nerdy answered you, Buck.
Which is tit and Fahrenheit. Which is tit and brass bras.
Well, my phone says we have a 60% chance of snow tomorrow, and it's going to be a high of 33.
Well, you can
Y'all
go
can keep
skiing.
all the snow you got. I don't want any of it.
I'm glad I never go outside.
Yeah, but that's just because of the court order. We all know that.
Yeah.
Well, that's because in any direction I go, if I move 20 yards away from my house, I'm within 100 yards of a school. So it's like,
Well, I didn't want to say it, but yes.
Well, I wasn't gonna say what the court order said, Muck. Jeez.
I don't know. I don't know why they count the dog training school, but hey, I mean, it was one
And the,
Well-
time, damn it.
the electrified barbed wire fence around his house is not to keep people from coming in. It's to keep him from coming out.
I was a bad boy.
Oh, Nikki, I sent you an email just a few minutes ago.
She sucks at checking email. It's like you can send her an email and she won't see it for 15, 20 minutes.
Huh.
Well, I'm worse than that.
So you see, I wasn't kidding.
No,
It may
you
be the
weren't.
next day.
As opposed to Finkel, who will see his emails in like 15 to 20 hours, maybe.
Oh, you know why? Because you can't, even though your message is deleted, it'll still show up for you.
Okay.
I notice it's not even shown in StreamYard, but probably if StreamYard had been open at the time, it would be in there.
Yeah.
No, it's not in StreamYard.
No, I say if StreamYard had been open at the time, it would probably be here.
It's here. Your very first message is there. Forget it, Carrie.
Yeah, but I don't see yours in here.
That's what I'm saying. The
Okay.
one, you get what I'm saying. The very first message
Yeah.
that was put up there is there, so mine should have been right there.
I'm sending you a sign language message right now. Can you see it?
I know I'm number one.
Yep.
That's okay. I know you're co-conspirator on a lot of things. I'll have a talk with them.
Yes.
Cart, just remember that summer here is winter there, so wait till it's the coldest there and then come over here and you'll hit our hottest.
Be like you never
Because we're on
left.
the right side of the world.
It depends on which way you look at it.
I look at it as an American. Everything centers around us.
But technically, we're on the left side of the world if you look at the Greenwich Meridian line.
Except we are called the Western Hemisphere, which is on the right.
Dang, I thought we were in the northern.
Yeah, Northern Hemisphere.
I went to school. I just didn't pay attention.
I'm starting to think you people believe the world is round.
At least you and I agree on something, Mobster.
That's scary.
That killing should never go on camera.
Yes.
Well, that's two things you guys agree on. Is the world gonna end now?
No,
One more, and I think that'll do it.
it doesn't. It doesn't end just like that. Not even we can end the world. Too
Hey,
big.
Howard.
Going on, Howard.
Howard, you're lying. We know you don't eat anything other than poultry.
Yeah, but he only eats the best. He likes the bald eagles.
I like hairy eagles.
You would. Oh, I don't know why.
The Eagles used to be great. Now one of them's dead. Somebody ate him. He was my favorite.
Not doing a very good job making fun of Finkel. This is not as much fun when he's not here, though.
Oh, yeah. Let's make fun of Finkel.
He dresses funny.
I don't know. He was definitely taller than that guy. So, is he like 7'6" or something?
Oh my
No,
God,
the
I
other
think
guy was
so.
4 foot.
I thought I was tall until Finkel walked in my fucking house. Jeez. I got
Oh,
10
okay.
foot ceilings and he was stooped over the whole time.
Finkel's taller than most people.
But I did like his question at the beginning of it.
What was it?
Don't
What do
you
you get
fucking
when
touch
you
me.
cross?
Oh, JJ and GS, was that it?
Yeah, yeah. A wannabe cop.
Sounds about right.
Or answer 2, and it shows that guy.
That
Oh.
guy should not be carrying a gun, by the way.
Wait a minute. I thought we were making fun of Finkel. How we wind up on him?
Well, no, I mean Finkel. He shouldn't be carrying a gun.
Oh, okay.
Well, isn't that why he's carrying the camera? Because he's not allowed to carry the gun. And the
Okay.
camera seems to get just as much reaction.
Let's see, what else can we make fun of Finkel for? He's too generous. Well, no, that doesn't work.
You got 4 minutes, buddy. You got to get out of here.
Well, we'll see about it. But you're probably not too far off.
Kellen says, I can stay here just as long as I want. Oh, yeah, dear, I'm on my way.
I got to go, guys.
I cannot speak on that.
Because she's in earshot.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Uh-huh. And he doesn't want to be in the doghouse.
Why? I carpeted that thing. I got a nice mattress in there. Put a window unit in there. It's got heat and air in it. You know, I'm good.
Yeah, the dogs don't use it. That's just for when you get kicked out.
Yeah, that's right. Shoot, I got Wi-Fi out there, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, whenever the missus is sitting on the couch, because you hear Kellen going, I love my wife. She is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Finkel, people. Finkel.
He starts singing. He starts singing.
Read the title.
Living is without you. I can't live. That's what he starts singing.
Wait a minute, Ariel. I thought that's what you did.
Oh, you never
I
heard
sing
him.
in Spanish, lady. I sing in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
La cucaracha.
No.
Yeah.
Earl sings, No Morte.
Yeah. Don't kill me.
You know, it's a shame to make a live and have a title like that and then pick on poor innocent me.
Well, it's just clickbait to get people to come here, you know?
Yeah.
All the degenerates, not the ones that are there now, but, you know, the ones that come to Finkel's that no one likes, they'll show up too, thinking, you know, we're going to make fun of them.
Not our usual degenerates, huh?
Right. The other ones. Yeah. We like the ones we got. It's like I said, no one picks on Carrie but us.
And I'm sorry there, Mr. Nicky, but she's our bitch.
That's right.
You got to share.
You know, the best part about that is that Wibitch was actually born on our channel. I mean, the name.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I just like that. As opposed to Ariel, that I'm not sure he was actually born.
I actually wasn't born. I was C-section.
They couldn't wait that long, and she just wanted him out.
It's been 5 months, damn it. Get this thing out of me. Little parasite.
I played a little Spanish song for what's his name? What's your name? Killing Time.
Something like that.
And it's the guy's playing a guitar and he's like improvising a song and he's singing about his mother and she's going into labor. She finally has the kid and she looks at the kid. She goes, "Damn, I went through all that for this." It was funny, man. My mom did the same thing. Actually, I'm my mother's favorite child, but don't tell no one. But they'll tell you.
I was my mother's favorite. Everybody will agree.
Yeah.
When I was born, the doctor slapped my mother. Boom, boom. That was a Rodney Dangerfield.
No respect.
No respect.
Take my wife, please. I wasn't married. I was sentenced. Annie Youngman, 1923.
And yes, folks, he saw that live.
Yep. I wrote his act at the time.
And all that when he was just old now. I mean.
Well, that was my retirement gig. I have no idea what's going on in chat, but I was just going to say the STD talk card into something. What were you saying?
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say something about old Sarge Finkel, but trying to get us back on track.
Old Sarge Finkel, that old Sarge Finkel. He don't know nothing about technology, but he still gets paid way too much to do it.
Oh, I just got your email, Nikki.
Actually, he's learning.
What's he learning?
Hey. I was proud of Finkel. He did his new opening and closing all by himself, and I actually thought they're pretty good.
All right, Mr. Carey, have a good night.
We'll see you, Carrie. Go have fun with your other friends.
Have a good evening, Mr. Carey.
All right, Mr. Carey. Go eat a piece of peanut butter pie.
Peanut butter pie.
On me.
Peanut butter pie.
On you. What, off your belly button?
No, on my tab.
It's okay. We don't kink shame there.
Watch it.
Hey, if we let Dirk in. So not that I'm complaining or anything, but I haven't gotten any emails.
I sent you one earlier.
Well, I think I know that if you looked at my avatar.
You said you didn't get any emails.
Yeah, but you ruined it.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten any in like the last half hour.
Oh, okay.
I demand constant attention. Don't you know that?
Well, I haven't received an email either, Muck, so it's okay. It's just the people on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, but, people don't like you.
Well, that goes without saying. And I mean that. You don't have to say that.
No, actually, We Will Hear You has not received any emails in like a week.
Yeah, I noticed. I check every once in a while. Get on it, people.
There you go. I sent you something. You need that attention. Ricky made that.
Oh, all right.
That's all pencil done by pencil by hand.
Really?
Yeah. Now she uses a stamp for the outline and then she colors it in. Don't think she drew that.
Oh, okay. Still.
No, yeah, you got to be good. What's up, bud? You want to go outside?
You don't control your own emails, Mr. Carey. That's pretty bad.
Well, those parental controls are a bitch.
Sad thing is his kids set him up. Keep him from getting online so much. Didn't work, but they tried. Hey, Kiwi.
Kiwi.
And there's the third person from this morning, Kiwi. Or evening for you.
Carrie, didn't you leave? Now you're back, man. What kind of crap is that?
No, he said he wasn't
Oh,
going to leave.
No,
Oh.
he said Cart
Unfulfilled
talked him into
promises.
staying.
Oh, I was letting the dog out. I missed it.
Is that some kind of sexual thing that you and Carrie have a code for the peanut butter pie, or?
Yes. It's
Okay.
like, Pizzagate, and whatever the other one was.
Nope, I'm not on the warpath. I just have 3 people who were making fun of me this morning.
I would never.
So now I just have to sit and plot.
Well,
Yeah,
you
like a
already took your
wasqua.
you
What
you
the hell
already
do you
took some
call it?
revenge on me.
I know. I already got you. Now I got 2 more I gotta get.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Mr. Carey.
He said howdy, so you got to talk back to him in Hillbilly, Kentucky.
Well, Nerdy was there this morning too. That's why she was laughing earlier. It's one that you're actually usually on, Cart, before you go to sleep. No, his chat doesn't rebroadcast. Fight the power.
Well, I tried to fight the power. I evidently got hit and didn't even know it. So don't worry, it doesn't hurt too bad. And I even sent somebody the proof that I didn't even know I got hit.
Yeah, no,
See,
it's true.
That's like getting knocked into next week. You didn't even know you got knocked out, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Finkel's video today is up to 275 views. I'm really hoping that gets back to WETA.
Yeah, because didn't that guy say that he's used to being an embarrassment or something along that lines?
Oh, yeah, he did say something like that. I think the most dangerous thing he said in that whole thing for that station or his employer or whatever was, I am a police officer and I
Mhm.
will arrest you. I think they are lucky that Finkel is not a litigious type of person.
Oh, what?
Well, he can't afford to be. He doesn't have that kind of money to waste.
Wasted all on super chats.
Uh,
Carrie, I thought we were sharing the
uh
peanut butter pie together. What's
I,
going on?
I I was questioning that myself. I just didn't want to bring it up.
You
I
see,
didn't know how to break the news to you.
you can't trust these two-timing hillbillies.
Yeah. Well, maybe him and Fink are related because those people go for the cousins first.
Yeah, first cousins.
That's that's why they outlawed homeschooling south of the Mason Dixon. Too many people having sex with the teacher.
That was
Yeah,
bad even for you.
Yeah, well,
I got it bad. I got it bad. I got it bad for the teacher. Yeah.
Must be real
hey,
popular in the
teacher,
north right
leave
now.
your kids alone. Hmm?
Did I hear the doggy?
Yes.
Okay. So how is Mr. Nicky doing? There he
Uh,
goes again. Let him out. He wants to go outside.
Mr. Nicky is doing fine. He's actually quite comfortable right now. He's wearing a pair of sweatpants and
Don't get no better than that. I had a pair of jeans on myself. No fun.
you are not going out front. No, ma'am. But mom,
I think
Let the
that dog
dog out.
disagrees.
Let
huh?
that dog out. Let that dog outside.
She can go out the back door, out the doggy door.
We let the
Oh,
dog
okay.
go. Mr. Carey's fudge brings all the boys to the yard.
That's right.
That's
It's
why.
better
That's
than
why
yours.
Ariel was there.
Brings all the boys and all the flies.
Okay. I know this is after dark show, but come on.
All you gotta do is look at his avatar, Carrie. That long beard, long hair.
Dumb look.
Well, he's still trying to figure out what Miss Nikki said to him. All he heard was wah 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 wah.
Yeah, that's right. Want, 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 want.
Kiwi, I can do a lot of things when I'm working.
Yeah, I agree. It is dark magic. I think the avatar is very fitting. She just dressed up for Christmas time. That's all.
Yeah, don't let her trick you. It's like Halloween to her. She just that's just the costume.
Well, it has to be dark magic for me to have only what, a 4-minute commute? Killing?
Something like that. Yeah, pretty close. With that, that depends on traffic, though.
Right. And whether there's a four-tail accident at the intersection of Living Room Drive and Office Boulevard.
That's right.
Plus, brooms travel faster when it's warm.
What is the gas mileage on those?
You know, I really don't
Depends on what
know,
she
but
ate.
Yeah.
I also wonder if the new synthetic brooms are faster than the old corn brooms.
Well, they are lighter weight and composite, so they
They're
should
not
be.
they're not better though. The classic is always better. Plus those corn brooms are thick. You see how big they are, right?
Yeah.
They're not aerodynamic, but they go. They're like Cadillacs.
I'll agree with you on part of that there, Ariel. I do agree. The older cars are a lot better than this new crap they got out now.
Yes,
I mean,
up to a point. Up
Toyota,
to a point.
really?
Yep. I think I've owned a Toyota my whole life.
Well, at least in the older cars, you didn't have to worry about if you hit something at 5 mile an hour, the whole car falling apart because it's plastic.
Well, it's supposed
Ah,
to be made that way to take the impact.
just
They're
get out and
throwaway
dust the
cars. They
glass
really
off
are.
the bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older cars, you can hit a tree at 65, back it up, drive it home, and then, use a chain to straighten out the bumper and drive it back to work.
Yeah, I owned a couple of them. I had some Pontiacs and stuff.
Are the drones in New York City really a what bitch convention arriving on anti-gravity brooms?
That's what it is. Is that what it is? Okay.
Uh,
And on that note, it is about time for me to go.
oh. Well, have a good night, Kellen.
All right. I'll talk to everybody later.
All right, man.
We'll see you.
Good night, everyone in the chat.
Later,
You're gonna
dude.
miss you're gonna miss the premiere of my new song.
Oh, thank God. If it's you singing, I'm glad.
Son of a. It wouldn't do it because of one word in there. Let me try change a word.
All right.
That's all right. Mr. Nicky's over here giving away my secrets. He says that I'm the convention leader, and that's how I get back and forth. It's those drones.
Huh.
They had to find something that would put up with you. Good night.
Good night.
We'll
All right,
see
bro.
you.
Adios.
Kiwi, there's only one bitch. The rest of them are in training.
The rest of them are posers. Always Kiwi. That's a code. And I don't know what women say. I'm sure they got a saying. Uh-oh. There's a strike back. What I say to Cart? What did I say to Cart? Oh, bros before hoes? Oh, okay.
You can't nag a drone.
Yeah, Kiwi, that's it.
Wah 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 wah. Nag 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 nag.
Sounds about right. That's what I hear when my old lady talks. And I just tell myself in the back of my head, when's it going to shut up? You just shake your head yes and keep looking at the TV. Don't look her in the eyes. She will stab you. It's like looking at a gorilla in the forest in the eyes. He'll take you out. She ain't gonna hear nothing. She's sleeping, man. She had a long day. She had a long day. And I'm not too far from her either.
Is that why you're being quiet?
Yes, ma'am. I ain't stupid.
Yeah, I downloaded something. I have no idea where it went to.
It's in your downloads. Did you name it?
Yeah, that's where I looked.
I lose stuff all the time because I go too fast.
Okay. So okay, so it's definitely downloaded. Where is it?
You're breaking up.
Because I had something else open.
Because he's got 2 browsers open.
That don't make no sense to me, but whatever. Yeah.
I know, me either. Show it now. Uh, what's wrong? Okay, I have not listened to it, and it kept censoring some words, so who knows how it'll come out.
Black squirrel, get out of here, you little creeps. You don't belong. Hey rodent, leave my house alone. The dogs are barking, it's been too long. In the attic, I hear your friends. Dirk is sleeping in his dreams trance. Black squirrel, please go away. No one likes you, not today. Rustling leaves, your tiny feet scurry around, quick to retreat. Black squirrel, take your midnight flight, out of sight and out of mind. Stealing nuts from the old oak tree, gathering treasures relentlessly. Black squirrel, don't you see? This is no place for you to be. Tiny thief with your beady eyes, silent shadows under the skies. Small invader in the night, disappear with the morning light. Rustling leaves, your tiny feet scurry around, quick to retreat. Black squirrel, take your midnight flight, out of sight and out of mind.
It wouldn't let me put bastard in there anyplace.
It wouldn't.
If you would have wrote Muxter, it would have came out as bastard.
Of course, I don't know. Maybe it was the combination of black bastard that.
Go lay down, buddy. Go.
There you go. Do what Nerdy said. Break it up and make it sound French.
So, if I was making that permanent, I'd put a different video behind it. Bunch of prancing squirrels or something.
Nerdy, how do you know that Mr. Carey is a squealer? That would, never mind. It's not after dark. Or it is after dark, but not that kind of after dark.
Has Nerdy signed up for her WI yet?
No.
I mean, not that I'm nagging her or anything, but
Nope, Nerdy hasn't. Cart hasn't. Kiwi hasn't. Oh, Ariel hasn't. Killin' Time hasn't. Finkel
What is that?
hasn't.
What is what?
Did you say
Yeah, I
sign
think
something?
Ariel. Hmm?
You said sign something?
Well, you have to sign up for WI.
I don't know what that
Mickey
is.
wants to talk to you.
What's WI?
WY.
You know what WI is?
This is WI broadcasting from atop the YouTube.
You mean I ain't signed up for that crap? Somebody lying to you.
WWHY,
I'm
your
signed
home
up.
for stories.
I'm not signed up to tell a story.
You
My
have to,
my
it's in the contract. Yeah. Ariel would come on and he would just say it all in Spanish.
Merote, cicote. It would sound just like her, you know. Wah, 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 wah. That's all you're gonna hear. So
And that right there is why Ariel has not signed up for WY.
yeah.
However, Muxter could be the host for Ariel, so he doesn't have to listen to wah 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 wah.
That's all right. I can tell you my story right now. This little dog, I'm about to punch him in his head, man. I'm already hearing. I already hear him.
Really not
crying.
much. It's really not much of a story.
Nope. I was born, I live, and I keep living. And one day I'll cease to exist. Pretty much that's the end of my story. And I get threatened every day.
But maybe people want to hear how you got to be making graphics and stuff.
Oh, I've just been doing this stuff forever. I used to do graphic arts in high school. Learn how to run a printing press and all that.
But see, that's part of your story that you could tell to people.
I just told it to you. That's pretty much the only class I actually paid attention to. I didn't care about any other classes. My job was to run around chasing girls, you know, having fun. That's all I cared about.
My favorite class in high school was metal shop, and I didn't even take it.
There you go. Please explain.
No, I was trying to go somewhere with that, and it went nowhere.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were just being funny or something. Or you had a joke. Or
Well, that's what I mean. I was trying to make a joke, and it just petered out. I didn't know where to take it.
Did you take any shops, or did they have them, or no?
Well, I'll tell you. In junior high, we had to take shop class.
Yeah.
In ninth grade, I took French only because it was a choice between French and shop. So I took French just to get out of shop class. That's how much
Yeah.
I like doing that kind of work.
Well, I took Spanish for 6 years.
I took Latin
Why
for
would
3
you
years,
take
went to Latin
Spanish for
America, and
3
it was
years?
useless because it was easy for them.
Because English is my you know, my language, you know, my first language. Spanish is a second language.
Oh, okay.
So in order for me to be able to read a little bit and write and really understand, well, then you go take the classes. So and I took I took Spanish with kids that were starting. They tried to put me like in an advanced class. I was like, I don't even talk. I don't even speak Spanish because I didn't back then. So y'all can't put me in that class. I'm just as American as anybody else that's in here. So they left me in there. So I did junior high 2 years, and then I did 4 years in high school. Don't think I was in high school for 6 years. And believe me, the teachers know. They know if you can speak Spanish or not. Yeah, no, I took wood shop too, a little bit. Our teacher was a handsy-on teacher. He liked to touch you a lot. That I didn't like. Like, dude, man, I'm not a touchy person. I'm like, don't touch me, man. I don't touch you. You don't touch me. You damn hands to yourself.
You know, my brothers and my father were all good at all that, woodworking and all that stuff. And I, if you wanted me to help you, remodel your house or something, I'm damn good at standing there holding the drywall as you nail it up.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Don't ask me to cut a board because, as my father used to say, he will cut it 3 times and it'll still be too short.
That's why you're supposed to measure twice and only cut once.
Even Nikki knows.
My mother was better at that kind of stuff than I am.
Right.
Not sure about Barb. I don't think she ever really did. We'll have to ask her that.
Everyone took a home ec. I never took home ec. I should have took home ec because I like cooking and stuff. But yeah,
I had home ec in 7th grade
yeah.
because it was like required for everybody, but I don't think they even offered it to boys afterwards. Yeah, I would
Oh
have
yeah.
done much better with home ec.
Oh, they had it when I was back in like what 81, I think. Yeah, something like that. 80, 81.
Cart
Yeah,
Cart knows me.
we had guys who would take home ec and typing just to be around the girls.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't
I,
have that
I
problem.
took I took typing in 12th grade. I sat there next to a girl and we typed notes back and forth to each other very badly. Hey, painting. I mean, not like, you know, artwork, but painting a wall I can do. That's like the one
Yeah.
craft thing.
But painting a wall is easy.
Well, I don't know. I've seen some people screw that up. I've I've gone into a room after somebody painted, and I'll say things like, "Why did you paint over the light switch plate?" And they're like, "Oh, well, it was hard to go around it." And it's like, "Well, you can take it off."
Okay. Yeah, all you gotta do is uh take that one or
What's
two screws out.
I was going to say it's two little screws. You take it off, and you paint around it, and you put it back on after it dries, people. After it dries. But yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing people will screw up stuff like that. Or now, one thing I used to do a lot of painting for my landlord in Pittsburgh. Whenever somebody would move out, and we'd repaint the place, and it was easy because he used one paint for everything, walls, ceiling, so you didn't have to do as much masking.
I gotta do some painting
Ever,
myself.
did I ever tell you when I found my old ASVAB test when I was home the one time? That's the Armed Services test.
Yeah, no,
Well,
you
no,
haven't told us.
if you ever took them, it gives you a bunch of scores in
Mhm.
various columns, and it'll show your score, and then underneath that score, it'll say all the things you'd be like qualified for. So, I used to take any test that came along in high school. I don't know why. I didn't really like school all that much, but for some reason I liked taking tests. But anyway, so it's like a few years after high school, I was home and my mother was like getting these boxes out of the attic and stuff. And one of the boxes had my ASVAB test in, and I was looking, and I scored fairly high in like every column, up in the 80s and 90%. And, I'm looking across, and it says, "Oh, you could do this and you could do that." Except there was like one column that I scored low in, and above the line for, you know, basically the things that I could not do, it mentioned electronics technician. Now, the only reason I mentioned that story is because at the time I was going to electronics school. So yeah, I was always good at, planning my life. I always remember, I might have told you this before. I was in the library the one time, and this kid came in. He wanted to know if we had an ASVAB study guide. And I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, we do. It's back here." And I said, "But it's really not that hard of a test." And he said, because he had said, "Well, my recruiter said that the library would have it." But as I'm walking back to show him where it is, I said, "It's not that hard of a test. It's not that big deal." And he said, "Well, I already flunked it once." And I said, "Oh my God, please don't give this guy a gun. If you totally flunked the ASVABs, man."
I made you a song. Just gotta give it a minute.
Uh-oh.
The title is
Hey.
Squirrel Bastard on the Roof.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see, I should have probably tried the bastard part a little differently.
Oh, the other word's in there too. Don't worry about it. That's just the title.
It might be. Maybe I should have tried putting the bastard back because I took bastard out, and then there's still a problem. I took another word out. Maybe I could have put the bastard back in there.
Yeah. It did something funny to me the other day when I tried to write with bitch, and then I wrote it a different way, and at first it like flagged it or whatever, but then I guess when I put the hyphen in there, it took it or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Well, well, and if you just put Nikki, it leaves the W off.
No, it just automatically goes to what bitch, you know. But yeah. All righty. Give me a second, guys.
We need a song that's like the bitch is in the kitchen making tub waffles. There's something I haven't had in a while. It's one of them. I think it's mostly a southern thing, isn't it? Waffle with like chicken and gravy on there. Oh, let's see, I forgot. Because it's 9:15. We totally missed the quarterly thing. Let's see. Finkel has a stupid haircut. There, got to keep the theme going. Oh, do you know your boss is live?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all right. I know where he is.
But what does he know where he is?
Yeah, he got the address at 4:15 this afternoon. So
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday.
Yep.
Speaking of Christmas songs, one I really like that I totally forgot about it until I came across the video is that, and I think it's a Christmas song. I guess maybe it's not necessarily one, but that children go where I send me. How shall I send?
Playing,
I don't
man.
think I've heard that.
I sent it to you, Muxter. See if you can play
Yeah,
that. If
see.
not, I'll send you the link.
Okay. Was this okay? Email? Yeah, I can get it easy from email. I hate when people text me stuff. It always takes me a while to remember how to get stuff from text.
It's a bluegrass song, but I also have a different version of it.
I always like bluegrass, except it's harder to get in the pipe. Oh, I guess that is it.
They're open for you.
Well, I went to my email and it wasn't like highlighting it, so I was waiting for the new email to come in. And I saw, oh, that was okay. Now, let me come back here.
Kiwi, nobody needs to join a gang. You've already got your gang.
And just because, Ariel always has to one-up me.
Well, I woke up this morning, sun shining bright. Thought it was a calm day, everything felt right. But as I sipped my coffee and opened the door, I saw that rascal squirrel, he's causing quite a roar. Oh, that black bastard squirrel with his raccoon crew, clambering up high to see what they can do. They're breaking into my house like they own the place. Those little bandit hearts are running wild in their race. With a twitch of his tail and a cheeky little grin, he led those masked bandits, let the chaos begin. They scurried across shingles like stars on parade, while I grabbed my broomstick, oh Lord, how they played. Oh, that black bastard squirrel with his raccoon crew, clambering up high to see what they can do. They're tearing down my gutters and laughing with glee. Got my heart racing fast now, oh, set me free. Underneath moonlight, when the whole world sleeps tight, you'll find mischief makers stirring till first light, finding crumbs in the kitchen where they snuck through their bowl. A furry little menace chasing dreams made of gold. Just watching them play, the troublemakers singing their raucous way. Maybe it's crazy to let them stay near, but this rambunctious bunch fills my heart for a cheer. Oh, that black bastard squirrel with his raccoon crew, clambering up high to see what they can do. Can't be mad at them now for all their fun schemes, 'cause these wild critters remind me of dreams. So here's to our friendship, no matter how strange. Just don't chew on my wires or we might need some change. These woodland creatures giving joy without fuss. Life's better around here when you laugh at all of us.
You can stop it there. It's long. I'll have to shorten it. So what do you think?
I liked it.
Is it what they're doing? Is that what they're doing to you? Little bastards.
At first, when I looked, and I was going to say that picture is raccoons, not squirrels, and then
The squirrel's in the middle. It's just hard to see it. Yeah.
well, no, and then I noticed that it was both, and that the song mentioned the raccoons. And Nikki, this is that song. If you've never heard it, let's give it a see if the police will let it go.
Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee one by one, 'cause the one was a little bitty baby born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Oh, I'm gonna send thee two by two.
You don't know that one?
No, I'll have to go look it up.
Keep your hands off my six. I don't know if I should be paying more or less attention to chat. I'm sorry, Cart, but we took a vote while you were gone, Kiwi made the motion that if anybody leaves, when they come back, we don't tell them what they missed. Is this an edited version, Ariel?
No, that's the second version with female singing. It's a whole lot slower. I just gave you both of them. Same song. Same length. Let's see.
Now I played that stupid song and can't get it out of my head. I can't get it out of my head. Oh, now they're banning people over there. Chat is getting nasty.
I see that. I did see it, Kiwi. And there's nothing wrong with naming it wah, 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 wah.
I sent you the songs too, Nikki. Whenever you want to
Okay.
look at them, you can. They're like a little bit over 3 minutes.
Hmm.
He doesn't need to join under a fake name. He can do what he wants. I allow that.
Do. Oh. I'm throwing together a quick video here. It's quiet.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The whole parent watching other channels.
Giant Igloo Hotel. speaking of that, I actually heard that that's pretty warm. The igloos, that they actually stay warm, and I don't know how when they're made of ice and snow.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Well, it's like, yeah, well, you just said about the hotel. I've seen those pictures, yeah, with it's all like ice furniture and let's see. See how this works.
And Carrie, is anything that someone is saying about that specific person true?
So this is kind of quick and sloppy, but let's see how it goes.
Well, I woke up this morning, sun shining bright. Thought it was a calm day, everything felt right. But as I sipped my coffee and opened the door, I saw that rascal squirrel, he's causing quite a roar. Oh, that black bastard squirrel with his raccoon crew, clambering up high to see what they can do. They're breaking into my house like they own the place. Those little bandit hearts are running wild in their race. With a twitch of his tail and a cheeky little grin, he led those masked bandits, let the chaos begin. They scurried across shingles like stars on parade, while I grabbed my broomstick, oh Lord, how they played. Oh, that black bastard squirrel with his raccoon crew, clambering up high to see what they can do. They're tearing down my gutters and laughing with glee, got my heart racing fast now, oh, set me free. Underneath moonlight, when the whole world sleeps tight, you'll find mischief makers stirring till first light, finding crumbs in the kitchen where they snuck through their bowl, a furry little menace chasing dreams made of gold. Just watching them play, the troublemakers singing their raucous way. Maybe it's crazy to let them stay near, but this rambunctious bunch fills my heart for a cheer. Oh, that black bastard squirrel with his raccoon crew, clambering up high to see what they can do. Can't be mad at them now for all their fun schemes, 'cause these wild critters remind me of dreams. So here's to our friendship, no matter how strange. Just don't chew on my wires or we might need some change. These woodland creatures giving joy without fuss. Life's better around here when you laugh at all of us.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, the first part, with the black squirrel beating up the other one, that,
I got 4 more. You're not gonna like them.
But I did shorten it. Took a long instrumental off the end of it.
Yeah, that'll work.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that little. There's that little like credit thing slid in there. See, now if I was doing that for serious, so I'd be watching it like 5 different times before I ever uploaded it or anything.
um, the other squirrel was in the hood. You just don't walk through the hood.
Oh, it's coming up on 9:45. Let's see. Finkel lives in his mother's basement. About I'm a little afraid of meeting Finkel's mother because then it might turn out that he's my son.
Oh, but then where did he get the height from?
It's,
He's here somewhere.
where are you tonight? Why
I
did you
actually heard the
leave
dog
me here all
snoring
alone?
and thought it was him, so I
Yes.
had to look over my shoulder.
Mm. Uh, it's funny, Nikki. I was just coming back to send you a private message. I just saw the same thing. Ah, interesting. Hmm.
For some reason, that means that Cart actually was right.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. It Oh, no, it wasn't Card, it was Nerdy. I'm sorry.
Uh,
With her comment right there.
that's one of those things that annoys me. That happens sometimes is when I defend somebody and then find out I was wrong.
Yeah. Mr. Mickey looks like Hank Williams Jr. I think you need to get your glasses checked. Oh. All right, that song Muckster by Little Big
Yeah.
Town that is on TV right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny that it's even that version.
But you dyed grass? Thank you, Nerdy. That's just what I was thinking. Dye grass. Okay.
I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but next Wednesday is Christmas.
That means I have a day off of work.
Yeah, but do you really?
Uh,
I mean,
yeah.
will you actually busier than if you be busier than if you were working?
Well, yeah. Okay, I guess.
It's going to be tough in there watching Dirk cook all that food and stuff.
I know.
You gotta help him eat it too.
Get that icing on the cookies, you lazy bastard.
No, I think we're having ham. We're having ham.
I always like the good roast ham, glazed.
No,
Ham,
I
potato
think we're
salad, and
having
baked beans.
that's in the
Jam.
summertime. I think we're having ham, sweet potatoes,
Yeah, you're
and green
gonna eat
beans.
good. You're gonna eat good.
That sounds good to me. Oh, and deviled eggs.
Mm. Yeah, I like deviled eggs. Haven't had them in a while either.
We've got 6 dozen fresh eggs right now. Gotta do something with them, he said.
How fresh are they?
Like 13 of them are fresh from today.
I always found that they're easier to peel if they're a little older.
They are
Like when
actually.
they're real fresh, you're like peeling all the egg off with the shell.
Yeah, you end up losing half your egg.
Although they claim if you immediately put them in very cold water, it helps that the egg will like shrink away from the shell.
Yeah, and that's what we do. And then we don't have problems peeling them.
You do what? You put them in cold water first?
Yes.
No, you boil them and
Yeah,
then
real cold water.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You take them straight to the real cold water. I like honey cured instead of smoked kiwi. So here's how stupid I am. Well, it's been several years ago, but I'm sure I was at least in my 40s at the time. Um, my nephew, and you have to understand, I grew up kind of in the country here. My nephew had bought a pig and had it, how they'll like sell you the whole pig and then you have it, cut up and he gave us a ham from it. And I was like, oh, it's funny, it was good. I said, but this ham, it tastes more like just a pork roast. And it took a while for it to occur to me after living in the country for 40 some years, whatever it was, that, well, you dumb bastard, they're the same thing, except that the roast is cured to make the ham. It was exactly the same cut of meat.
yeah, it is. Prawns, mangoes, crayfish, honey ham, baked potatoes, carrots, onions, and some fresh fruit chopped up, gobbled down with a gin and tonic with sliced lemon. Somebody's eating damn healthy on that day.
I like about half of that.
Oh, and noodle salad.
I'm guessing that'd be like what I would call macaroni salad. Just another day in paradise.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Prawns or shrimp, crayfish or crawfish.
Mm-hmm. Or crawdads.
Mud bugs. Make sure you suck the head off of them. Seriously, not going, to the after dark thing. Muddies. I'm gonna have to look that up. Mud crabs.
Yeah, well, penicillin takes care of that.
They make a special soap for that.
So I laid down this afternoon, not because I was feeling tired, but because I wanted to elevate my leg. It was bothering me. But I did fall asleep. And when I woke up, I asked my phone what time it was, and it said 4:15. I thought, holy shit, I slept right through tonight's live and everything. And I realized it was only 4:15 in the afternoon.
Probably because it was kind of dark out when you woke up.
Yeah, I always hate this time of year. There's
Yeah,
those time, the
I've
morning
done
and
that.
evening time of days. Yeah.
And I think, if I remember right, they're trying now once again to
Get rid of
make it
daylight
where we don't,
savings.
get rid of daylight saving.
Yeah. Well, Trump claims he's going to do it. It might be the one good thing he does while he's in office.
You know you love him.
But
He's a good man.
if they do that, this will be the real time, all the time.
Right. In Puerto Rico, it doesn't change. It stays the same. Because Puerto Ricans don't care.
Well,
We're going to show up late regardless, so really doesn't matter.
Puerto Rican time, huh?
But you're on island time when you're over there.
Yeah.
oh goodness.
There she goes.
Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. Barry Manilow, Very Berry Christmas is on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Barry.
he's had a face job that looks like hell.
Yeah. He's an older dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he must be in his 70s.
Yeah, he's got to be up
It's
there.
yeah, on NBC. Let me see how old he is. He looks like a freak show. Yeah, he looks like
He's
a
got a,
plastic doll.
he looks like a doll.
He's 81.
Yeah, I knew he was up
Wow.
there.
How does he sound?
Ah,
He's got to sound good. It's Barry.
yeah, he still sounds good.
Yeah. I notice a lot of those guys when they get older, it's like their voices become more soulful. Especially guys who used to like sing loud and now they can't do it anymore. It's like
Yeah.
they get more depth to their voice. I mean, not that
Yeah.
he was ever one that,
No, but he's
you
never
know,
stopped singing though. That's the thing. That's why he keeps his voice
yeah.
going.
Yeah, I remember a couple years back when Kenny Rogers did that to himself too.
Oh yeah, yeah. He ruined his face.
He even moves like a doll. It's like he doesn't twist his head or his waist. It's like he has a rod up his back.
He does, but it's in his ass. Oh, sorry.
You know, I'm sitting here going to Comcast on another tab to look at that when all I gotta do is reach over here and grab my remote and bring NBC up on my TV.
Pressure from Elon Musk, the richest person in the world, who is obviously the richest person in the history of.
He's not the richest person in the world.
No, I believe
Not
it's the
even.
Saudi Arabia family.
I,
They're
I
not.
was gonna
They're
say
not
some
even close.
Saudi.
They're not. They're not richer than the Rockefellers and these other folks. Okay,
And the Rothschilds.
the Rothschilds. Yes.
Well, NBC is not coming up on my TV. What the hell?
Pay your cable bill. Maybe you'll get something.
You know what? It seems like a lot of work. No, my TV just went black.
I don't have cable.
Don't tell Nikki that. She'll get mad.
Oh my lord. I'm never ever gonna live that down, am I?
And personally threatening to Republicans than he was today, and Donald Trump lost. Donald Trump's threats meant nothing to.
Whatever, Lawrence. Yeah, then let me try it this way again. How shall I send thee? Oh, that's not what I wanted. It went past. Back up, back up. I saw it came up to watch the Barry Manilow thing, and it had, like a thumbnail for it. And the thumbnail is obviously like a 40-year-old picture of Barry.
No.
Wow. Nerdy and Kiwi are becoming fast friends.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
Kiwi just wants to be with Nerdy, so his internet will work right.
Did you guys hear Mr. Nicky?
Something about
No.
Kiwi and Nerdy.
Kiwi wants to just be with Nerdy so his internet will work right.
No. Good luck, Kiwi.
And by the way, I do not believe that all those 20-year-old women in Barry's audience are not being paid to be there. First time I heard Barry Manilow sing, I might have told you this before, but I thought he had written a song to his mother or grandmother, because I heard him singing "Oh Mammy." Oh Mammy, you came and you gave without taking. Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Doesn't he look like a plastic doll, though?
Yeah, I'm not still watching it, but yeah, he does. It's
You want me to send you a Barry Manilow doll now? Y'all want one? A bobblehead.
What? He's had it up all evening. Yes. And that is never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
We know what happens when you open your mouth. Wah wah
I
wah 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 wah.
Either that or I put my foot in it.
Yes.
No, you're still pretty limber then, for an old woman.
Oh, I know.
Called you old.
I am old.
Not that old.
Oh, I'm old.
Old is my mother.
Well, that'll make her feel better.
Well, that's what my daughter says.
Oh, of course she's going to say that. When she reaches your age, she's not going to be thinking that. She's going to be like, Maybe it's not that old.
So tell me this. Not that I really value you guys' opinion, but you're all I got. Do you think I should ask Jocelyn if she wants me to put her in touch with my nephew who's been living with a brain tumor?
It
Would
wouldn't
that
hurt.
be weird?
No, because I'm sure that she's gonna need as much support as she can get, and not
You
only
know,
from quote unquote healthy people, but from people who are experiencing the same thing that she is.
yeah, I was thinking that, and and also he might be able to tell her things that she should talk to the doctor about and stuff like that, questions she should ask.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he wouldn't mind talking to her. I was calling my nephew. He's actually my actual nephew's ex boyfriend. He's the one that time on Facebook. He said something about a headache or something like that, and I put maybe it's a tumor.
Uh,
And my actual nephew sent me a message said, Paul has a tumor. It was like, oh my God. It felt like crap.
Yeah.
Then he said Paul laughed.
I feel like crap every time I talk to you.
Well, yeah, but that's on purpose. So you know how well, I don't know. I guess you know, like you go on Facebook and you get the notification, it'll say something like Bob posted a link. Charlie
mhm.
posted 3 things. So I looked at Facebook this morning and I looked back about 2 hours later and it said Richard has posted 29 links.
Wow.
And I think, some people got more time on their hands than I do.
So you only went up to 24 when you looked at them?
I didn't even look at any of them.
Oh.
That's too much.
Yeah. My sister sends me stuff all the time. And if it's over 5 minutes of video or something, yeah, I just delete it right off the bat. I'm like, you ain't got time for this bullshit.
That's like
A
one of the things
canker
I
at
never
4?
liked.
Wow.
One of the things one of my peeves is those people who will post 23 pictures and it'll basically be all of the same kid, like standing in the same place and just moving slightly. You know what I mean? It's like they're basically all the same. And also, do not post blurred pictures, people. Are you listening?
Oh my God, it
Yeah.
sounds like somebody's been creeping my Facebook page.
Well, you know,
Oh,
how are we supposed to post our Bigfoot pictures if they're not blurred? Saying. And when they're your kids or your grandchildren, that's what you do. I don't, but
My daughter told me that I actually needed to apply for a job as paparazzi.
paparazzi.
Yep.
hey, I'll tell you one thing I like about since digital cameras came along is that you can just go click, 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 click. But then you sit down and you go, okay, which one do I want to share?
Well, you do what everybody else on Facebook does. They put all those 15 pictures of a slightly moved person.
Yep. And okay, I keep looking at Barry Manilow thinking, my God, he could have saved a lot of money and just gotten a damn nose job.
Listen, he's loaded. It doesn't matter.
Well, the thing is, why not just if you know, or you're feeling, just tighten things up a little bit because everybody knows you're old. Why
Listen.
are you trying to make yourself look 30 and instead you look like a vampire?
He is a Jew, right? He's a Jew.
Yeah.
All right. So he can't get rid of the nose, please. Then we won't be able to know who he is. Probably wouldn't be able to sing.
Would you remember? What's her name? Gray from
Yeah,
Dirty
Jennifer.
Dancing. What's her? Jennifer
No.
Gray. Yeah,
Yeah.
she totally ruined her looks when she got a nose job.
Well, no, she looked good. It's just she looked different. No one knew who she was after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never looked at her and went, "Oh my God, you got to get rid of that nose."
Yeah, it's like Barbara Streisand. If she got rid of her nose,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the same person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know if I had something big on my body, I wouldn't get rid of it.
Well,
Everything on me is small.
Yeah. You know what I always told women. You'd meet those women who'd say, "I will only date a man with at least an 8-inch penis," and I'd say, "I'm not getting a reduction for any woman."
That's when you get a stopper. It only allows the 8 to go in, and then it stops it right there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you put like a ring around it.
Yeah. The blocker, the stopper, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and of course that was never actually my problem, but
Yeah, I'm just trying to hit your large intestine right now. That's all I want to do.
Do you remember Forrest Tucker? He played the sergeant on F Troop.
True. I know what it is, but
anyway, I saw a guy on a talk show one time, and yes, this is a penis story. So Kiwi, close your ears. And he said he was doing a play with him, and Forrest Tucker said, "Okay, now I know what y'all want to know. You want to know if it's true about the anaconda or whatever he said." So he said he got down on his knees, and he was kind of a tall guy too, at least over 6 foot. He got down, he was on his knees, he opened his zipper, and the thing came out and touched the floor.
Okay.
And what's the moral of the story? The anaconda's real.
I
Black Mamba's real.
yeah, I guess it'd be kind of like that line from MASH, the movie, where someone said, "Damn, I'd hate to see that thing angry." Now I don't know if Nikki would disagree, but there's such a thing as too much of a good thing.
Yeah. Uh,
Just like anything else, too much of it is not good for you.
Of course, Nikki has to say that while Dirk is listening.
Yeah.
No,
He is the movie
no.
star. He was an ex-movie star, so
Yeah. What, Dirk Diggler?
yeah. Well, with that name, you gotta.
By the way, that was a prosthetic, Dirk Diggler. That was Marky Mark, right?
Yes.
Played that? Yeah.
Yes.
But he said it was like an attachment.
Yeah. Yeah. Bert's in that one with him too, right? Burt Reynolds.
I was just gonna say that was a good movie.
It was.
Always liked Burt.
Like that
He made
last.
some bad movies, but he made some good ones too.
Yeah. Well, even good actors make bad movies. Right?
This is true.
Didn't Tom Hanks do the house with the house movie with what's
Yes.
her name?
Thank you.
Cheers,
I
girl.
never
What's her
liked
name?
that. It was called The Money Pit. Yeah, with
The Money
Shelley
Pit,
Long.
yeah, garbage. Shelley Long.
I never,
that's her name.
I never
Yeah.
liked that movie. And so many people go, "Oh, I love that movie." Yeah, I never liked that.
Garbage. Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, you put them together with Meg Ryan, and you got something.
I couldn't tell you. I think Meg Ryan's a weirdo looking person. Was she married to Antonio? Or is that the wrong girl? Melanie Griffith.
No, she's married.
Yeah.
She's married to Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, okay,
Antonio is
yeah,
married
yeah.
to
Melanie Griffith.
what's her
That's
name?
what it was.
That's it. Yeah, I was going to say it starts with an M. Yeah.
Yeah, she ruined her face too. Good Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Meg and Dennis Quaid have been married for a long time.
Yeah, they have. They have been.
Okay, well, before I forget, it's almost coming up on 10:30, so let's just mention that Finkel smokes too much.
Yes, he does.
Okay. John Tyler, the 10th United States president, still
Okay.
has one grandchild who is living.
Really? That
Yes.
cannot be right.
Yes. As of July 3rd.
Wasn't he president in the 1800s?
Mm-hmm.
So his grandson is 240 years old?
His grandchild. What it is, let's see. John Tyler's second wife had 7 kids. The president was like in his 70s at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he was 54 when he married Julia, which is his second wife. And his son, Lyon Taylor, would become the 17th president of the College of William and Mary. Now, Lyon also married a second time, and in 1928, when he was 75, he had a son who still is alive today.
Yeah, I see. His grandson was married the year I was born. Hmm. Wow, because what did I say? John Tyler was born in 1790. It just seems like it doesn't math.
Right. STD, have a good one.
We'll see, STD.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Don't let the door
Mr.
hit you in
Nicky
the
wants to know if they had Viagra back then.
ass. I don't remember.
So, yeah, 75 and having kids.
I remember Tony Randall had his first kid when he was in his 70s.
Yeah.
There's hope for me yet. That'd be weird, like going to high school graduation and stuff. It's like, oh, you invited your grandfather? No. I'll- okay, nerdy. We shall see you.
Yeah.
We won't be here much longer either.
Adios.
But, somebody has to go to bed.
Yeah. Good night, nerdy. Have a great night.
De Niro just had a kid. I did not know that. Wow.
I think he's leaving America.
I remember a couple seasons ago on the Australian Voice, there was a guy who sang and looked a lot like Elvis. And they said about it, and he said, well, she never really said anything for sure, but my mother did work, or my grandmother did work for Elvis back in the 60s or something. So, Carrie, quit being mean to Nerdy.
Be nice.
Damn you.
Only we can pick on Nerdy.
She's our Alaskan princess. I think that's when I found my nerdy song. That's what it was called. Yeah. I gotta laugh at what came up in private chat before. And I'm glad it wasn't us.
I took a peek, but you're gonna have to explain that to me. But yeah, I guess I figured it out. But I don't like it over there.
No, no.
Too toxic.
Very.
I can get. I don't know if you're around. I could give you a little backstory later.
Yeah, I pretty much figured it out, but
Mm.
it's what he does, right? So it's all good. So it's a fair game. It's part of the game.
Keep checking Finkel's thing. His video's up to 365 now. I really want that to go wide. I think that guy needs to be seen as much as possible. I don't know why they think they have any control over a public sidewalk. I forget whose video. Oh, I know. It was a short that came up while I was scrolling through shorts, and it was obviously Sean Reyes. I recognized his voice. It's one of those things you hear them say so often, but somebody said to him, "This is private property owned by the state."
Yeah.
Ugh. No, Carrie, I didn't realize you had dementia. A lot of things make sense now. Surprised Finkel never dropped by. I think he'd be working tonight.
All right. Barry Manilow is now singing "Oh Mandy."
Ah,
And he's not too far off. On NBC. I don't know what channel that would be where you are, Carrie.
Too loose there, too long there. Standard jeans use just 2 measurements, and tailored custom jeans use 7 different. And a money back guarantee. Get your new bigger pair of jeans.
Yeah, now he's sitting at the piano. I write the songs.
I guess he's been at it for over 50 years, huh? Well, obviously he was around before that, but he's been, known for that long. Because I know he did keyboards for other acts before he went out on his own.
Yeah, Mandy was his first hit in 1974.
Okay.
All worlds.
I think I Write the Songs wasn't too long after.
Yeah.
I remember somebody did a parody way back when, and it wasn't Weird Al. And it was like, "Oh, Barry, all the songs that you write sound the same." I remember I freaked out a girl a little bit one time back in the day. But her name was Mandy. And I was introducing her to somebody else. I knew her, a little bit, we were acquaintances. But anyway, I said, "Yeah, this is Mandy." I said, "And Barry Manilow wrote a song about her. It's called Popsicle Toes." And she went, "How'd you know my boyfriend called me that?"
Have a
Oh, is
good night,
Carrie
Cart.
finally leaving? Oh, Cart's leaving. Actually, have a good day, Cart.
See ya, Cart.
Have a good day, Kate.
Yeah, she's off to take a nap.
Enjoy your Friday and your mud puppies or whatever that was. What is mud puppy? Is something. What is a mud puppy?
The mud crab.
Are they the same thing?
I think so. Mud. No, it was muddies in Australia. What are mud puppies? They're a salamander.
Uh, at the Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana.
And there is Lola.
She was a showgirl. Enrico. At the Copa. Never, it's amazing how he's somebody that I would have never bought an album or anything, but you can't avoid knowing the songs anyway.
Right.
I think my sister-in-law has all his albums.
Yeah.
My mother had all his albums. Him and Neil Diamond.
Yeah, Neil
Neil
Diamond's
Diamond. Yeah. Now him I had albums from. I always like Neil. I guess they are kind of similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
No,
Their style and everything.
no, I don't think so.
And then, my dad had, Jimi Hendrix and Joni Mitchell and all of them.
My dad had like brass bands. Sometimes if he thought you were sleeping too late, you'd hear them very loudly.
Oh. You know those donut things that you were asking about that are
Yeah,
said, however, in Jewish?
yeah.
They're actually paxies.
Paxies?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Isn't that how you say it?
I don't know. I'm assuming you're correct. I don't.
I gotta look out how to say it.
Are you saying pastries?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of a paxi, so I just assumed that's what.
Oh, a punch key.
A punch key.
It's the pastry of deep fried dough balls filled with fruit or cream and covered in powdered sugar or icing.
Sounds good to me.
The Polish pastry.
Sounds like a donut.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, jelly-filled donut.
Yeah, it's PACZKI.
Well, I've never actually heard of them. None of my relatives made them. Now, if you want to talk about Pagosh or Halupki or Halushki, that I know. Well, that's like a lot of the that stuff that my mother made. What do they call it? I think the one they call them kalachki or something. I mean, my mother, she just made nut roll and nut horn. She didn't call them the Polish names. We never had halupki. We had stuffed cabbage.
Yeah.
Well, when I say we, I didn't have stuffed cabbage. I had the stuff from inside the cabbage.
The only thing that we had was the pierogies, the
Yeah,
kielbasa,
yeah.
and then everything else was, the stuffed cabbage, etc., etc.
I just put kibasi on my shopping list for tomorrow.
That's what you call it, kabasi?
Yeah, and it's funny. I was up at Barb's the one time many years ago, and there was a Russian exchange student there. And I said to her, I said, how do you pronounce kibasi? And she looked at me funny and went, kibasi, you know.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times there's like regional things with that. Yeah, we
Yeah, I
always
call it,
called it kibasi.
yeah, good stuff. We like, they got different ones.
Well, the one I ordered tomorrow, it's Hillshire from Farms,
Yeah.
and it's called Polska Kielbasa. And the reason I
Mhm.
like it is because you can eat it without tearing the skin off. Some of those, they wrap them. It's like in cellophane or something, the skin on them.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
rather, yeah. The natural stuff is better. I know some people don't like it, but I call it
You ever have
kielbasa.
pogosh? Yeah, I know a
Don't
lot
ring
of
the
people
bell.
do. Pogosh is
Don't-
an interesting one. It's like it's bread, like it'd be like a cake, pan. You'd make it like in a cake pan, but it's like bread, but inside is mashed potato and onion, and
Oh yeah,
it's
that
kind of
sounds
like
good.
it's kind of like a big pierogi. And now my aunt would make it with sauerkraut, which I wouldn't like, but yeah, like I said, was that us talking the one day? I said, when you think about the ethnic foods we know, most of that stuff, it's actually the peasant food.
Right.
Hmm.
Stuff like that, bread and potatoes. That was the poor people making stuff that was filling but not expensive. The rich people were all eating, meat and
Or borscht.
yeah, yeah, definitely something I wouldn't eat. I don't like beets, but I like pickled eggs, which some people call red eggs.
Hmm.
It's like I was talking to my aide today. She was having grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner, and I always like tomato soup, but I won't eat a tomato.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Nobody eating that nasty tomato.
Oh, see, I love tomatoes.
Yeah, see, that's why nobody likes you.
I know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Even Mr. Nicky does not like tomatoes, but he'll eat ketchup and spaghetti sauce and
Yep.
salsa and
Yeah.
It's not the same. Yeah.
In fact, I have salsa on my shopping list for tomorrow.
Oh, goodness.
So you realize it's us. Well, I guess it's us and Carrie. I was going to say it was us and Cart, but Cart was the one that left, huh?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Well, you know, I know it's the wrong holiday, but we can be thankful that Carrie never came up.
Gotta be thankful for something, right? May as well be that.
As we get ready to sing that song, well, it's pumpkin time again.
Yep.
Do you just have Wednesday off next week, Nikki, or do you get a couple days for it?
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
No link. You didn't put a link up today?
I never even noticed. Yeah.
Did you look in the private? Did I drop something in the private back there or no? No, I didn't. No, I
No.
sent you an email. I sent you an email. That's what it was. You can use that for writing songs.
Oh, I didn't notice a notice come up for another one. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Usually my phone beeps when an email comes in.
I think we were talking when I sent it. So
Well, and I clicked on other sites a couple of times, and heard like songs and stuff playing. So yeah, it's funny. I got the chat popped out, and I actually I was going to put the link in chat and then hit the not hit enter until we actually went live, and I guess I just never did it.
yeah.
Oh well. And how the hell did Killen get in here? That sneaky bastard. It's funny, none of us noticed.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Well, see, that was very fitting to happen on a night that we're honoring Finkel. It's a very, very Finkel thing to do.
Hey, there we go. So we've been making fun of Finkel all night. We just didn't know it.
That's right. Kind of like when I brought Errol up from backstage while he was in the middle of a sentence.
Yep.
That, like yesterday, when I was sitting backstage watching Yins, and you were talking and talking, and Ariel was just sitting there being quiet. And he realized he was muted the whole time.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times already.
Well, thank you, Carrie, for being here the whole time. Well, for still being here, flipping back and forth.
And we would thank Mr. Nicky, but fuck him.
You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna shut down. Should we go live tomorrow night? I got nothing better to do, but if people want a day off, that's fine.
At this point, I have nothing to do. However, tomorrow night might bring something else, from my boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we will certainly talk to you somewhere along the line. I may be going somewhere tomorrow, so I'll have to call and ask you for directions.
You're funny.
Could you go on GPS and tell me which way I turn for my bathroom? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit the button.
All right. Have a
See you
good
guys
night.
later.
Yep. Well, holler at you.
Thank you to everybody. I really do appreciate our little group.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time